The old man suddenly noticed something strange. His father's portrait was inexplicably crooked. Hearing the noise, the old man rushed over to check. The poor thief didn't steal anything but discovered a terrible secret in the house. Just now, the old man went out at the invitation of a friend, but he didn't expect that as soon as he left, the thief sneaked into his house. Then he took out his phone and connected to the mansion's Wi-Fi. After a series of operations, he turned off all the security systems. The owner of the mansion is a judge. Looking at the various collectibles in the house, he must have been greedy a lot usually, but the thief wasn't there to steal things. The reason he sneaks into the homes of rich people is just to leave a graffiti, to vent his dissatisfaction with those in power. But just as he was about to start graffitiing, he heard a noise from the basement. Jack walked down cautiously and saw that it was just the fan hitting the lamp. He immediately breathed a sigh of relief, but then he discovered that there were many strange props hidden here and a stack of very strange photos. Jack was terrified, but just as he was about to pick up the photos, he saw a faint light shining from under a cabinet. He quietly approached, opened the lock behind the cabinet, and then pulled the cabinet open. He found a secret room here. Jack then looked at the peephole, but he didn't expect that the things inside would scare him half to death. Before he could catch his breath, the judge came back at this moment. He seemed to sense something was wrong, so he immediately went to the basement, but there was nothing unusual inside, only the lamp that had been knocked over by the fan. Seeing this, the judge breathed a sigh of relief, but as soon as he returned upstairs, he found that his father's photo was crooked. Then came the opening scene. Fortunately, Jack hid under the flower stand, so he escaped, but Jack, who escaped, couldn't calm down for a long time because in that secret room, he saw a man who was tortured and bruised all over. After hesitating, Jack decided to call the police. The next morning, 2 policemen came to the judge's house and asked to check all the rooms, but just as they were about to enter the basement, the judge revealed the name of his friend, the police chief.
I'm sure he wouldn't think it was a waste of police time. He's your superintendent, isn't he? A good squash player. Keeps me on my toes anyway.
此言一出，
The 2 policemen were immediately frightened. They just took a symbolic look at the basement, closed the door and prepared to leave. Jack waited anxiously outside, but after a while, he found the 2 policemen came out. It seemed that they had gained nothing.
Spikes, fucking pigs.
The judge looked at the crooked portrait and confirmed that someone had broken into his house last night, but what he didn't know was that Jack sneaked into his house again that night and hid in the cabinet in the basement. He decided to rescue the man himself. Seeing the judge enter the secret room, Jack quietly came out of the cabinet, then took down a hammer and rushed into the secret room.